The moment has come to crown a champion, and only 3 marbles have survived to this point with a chance to win. The Underdog. Shimmer's Season 1 highlights include a strike in bowling and a second place finish in basketball. In surviving to this point, they have no room for error, and they'll need luck on their side. Even though they're trailing by 15 points, Shimmer is yet to give up hope and still believes in the impossible. The Middleman. Waterfront has been the model of consistency throughout this season, but has yet to come up clutch when they need it most. Down by 6 points with the championship on the line, it's time for Waterfront to shine, or this tremendous season will forever be hidden in the shadows. The Favorite. Helios has led the competition ever since the opening bell rang. They finished in the bottom half in an event only once, while winning 2 events and placing second in another. The championship is Helios's to lose, and you'd better believe that he'll fight until the end for ultimate glory. I'm Rick O'Shea, and this is the season finale of Marble Mayhem. A champion will be determined as we head to this 8th and final event. It's called the Dropper. All 12 marbles will begin at the top of the Dropper. The last place marble in each heat will be eliminated until we have our final 4. So your goal is to get down to the bottom of this Dropper faster than anybody else. Once the first 8 heats are completed, we'll have the final 4 decided. 1 heat will determine the top 4, and potentially our ultimate champion. Will begin with heat number 1. All 12 marbles are available as they are in the holding cell. First out is Waterfront, and Waterfront quickly making its way down. Dragon's Breath following, Waterfront in the lead. Wormhole is close. Wormhole takes the lead, and now Dragon's Breath, Waterfront to follow. Shimmer, Brain Freeze, everybody making their way through this event. Wormhole has the lead. Brain Freeze is in second. Waterfront, Dragon's Breath, Shimmer all close. I'm sorry, that's Polygon, not Waterfront. Helios not doing very well now, but now Polygon. I'm sorry, not Polygon, but rather Brain Freeze, Dragon's Breath, Wormhole. Shimmer is done. Shimmer has now been eliminated from contention as Helios is through. Shockwave, Limelight, and Mic Drop all fighting for that final spot. Limelight comes to the bottom, and Mic Drop is the first out. So Mic Drop will finish in 12th and is eliminated here from this event as we head to heat number 2. Everybody else still alive. Mic Drop is through now with this competition. Wormhole the first out. Taking a long time is Waterfront. It's now down to the final 2. Waterfront and Helios are the final 2 competitors. The clinching scenario for Shimmer was to win the event, to have Helios finish in last, and to have Waterfront finish in 7th or worse. That is not the case, as Helios made it through the first round, which means they are in. The leader right now is Igneous, and then Dragon's Breath. They're close. Dragon's Breath takes the lead. Who's going to come down first? Dragon's Breath wins heat number 2. Igneous to follow. Thanos is through. Shockwave makes it through. Helios nowhere to be found yet. Helios struggling, trying to get in there ahead of Waterfront and Polygon. Waterfront and Helios get close. Helios falling all the way through as Wormhole goes through. Helios survives another round. Now it is between Waterfront and Polygon. Polygon is in. Waterfront is out. And Helios has won Marble Mayhem. It's a clincher in our second heat. And now it's just window dressing to determine how many points Helios wins by and where the remainder of the competitors finish, as Waterfront drops and finishes in 11th in this event. So Mic Drop finishes 12th, Waterfront in 11th. Helios now crowned our champion, making it very quickly through this second event, or this third heat rather, of our qualifying round to get us to a final 4. Helios is very tight with Wormhole right now. Helios now takes the lead. Everybody else well behind. Everybody's standing still for a moment. Wormhole's in a little bit of trouble. Helios wins the third heat. Wormhole is through. Now, Shockwave, who will be passed by Igneous. Igneous, then Shockwave. Brain Freeze, Shimmer, Dragon's Breath. Polygon, Limelight, and Thanos is eliminated. See how long it takes before Thanos can even get down through this heat for the final time, and there it is. So Thanos has been eliminated and will finish in 10th, garnering 2 more points to add to their total. Shimmer the first out, followed by Polygon. At this point, what you have to hope for is Helios to win the entire event, now being crowned our champion, to avoid an anticlimactic winner here in the dropper. Shockwave with the lead over Helios. And Shockwave wins this heat. Helios again through in second. Shimmer will follow. Brain Freeze after that. Igneous continues a strong showing here in this final event for the first time really since our first event. As Igneous is through, Polygon finishes next. Limelight, it's between Dragon's Breath and Shimmer. Dragon's Breath and Wormhole rather, and Dragon's Breath is going to make it through. Limelight out first this time. Shimmer with a huge run. Shimmer and then Wormhole. Igneous after that. Helios is right now on the chopper. Who's going to make it through first? It is Igneous that takes the lead now. Helios still in some trouble, trying to get through a couple of these first obstacles there, and they are proving tough for the champion. Shimmer trying to make it through first. Very close now is Limelight running in second. Wormhole's tight. And it's Shimmer and then Limelight. Wormhole and then Igneous. Polygon. Brain Freeze is through. Helios is going to survive one more time, maybe. Helios trying to make it down before Shockwave, and they will. Helios again advances. Shockwave locked into 8th place in our finale. And Igneous continues a strong showing out of the gates first. Helios to follow. Polygon in the lead for just a moment. Helios has the lead here in this heat. Helios with a rather large advantage. Who's going to make it out next? Now it's Polygon, who's right there with Helios and just pushes Helios out of the way. Polygon takes the lead. Limelight and Wormhole are very tight. Heading down the Z's is Helios, followed by Igneous. Polygon has the lead in this heat. Polygon wins this heat, followed by Limelight or Helios. It'll be Helios coming out in second again. Limelight finishes third, Igneous fourth. Wormhole is through, and it's between Shimmer and Brain Freeze, and Shimmer will take 6th place and stay alive, as Brain Freeze is eliminated. Only 2 more heats before we get our final 4. We're down to Polygon, Limelight, Helios, Igneous, Shimmer, and Wormhole. And it is Limelight in the lead right away. Now Helios tries to take the advantage from Limelight, and does. Helios with a fast start. Limelight very close. Now everybody else, the other 5 marbles, are all still very tight, trailing Helios, trying to make a way to get back ahead, and Shimmer with a huge run. Shimmer takes the lead. Helios and Igneous and Limelight are all right next to each other. Wormhole and Polygon bringing up the rear. Shimmer still in the lead. Shimmer wins the heat. Limelight is through. Igneous through. A little bit of a hesitation from Helios, who is now through. Polygon with a big advantage on Wormhole. It's going to be hard for Wormhole to make it through, and indeed, that is the end of the line for Wormhole. Polygon is in. Wormhole will finish in 6th. And finally coming to a rest at the bottom of the dropper. And our final heat, 4 spots for 5 marbles. Shimmer, Limelight, Igneous, our champion Helios, Polygon and Wormhole. Polygon's going to be the last one to get out. Igneous with a quick lead. Igneous and Shimmer looking like they're in good spots. So are Helios and Limelight. A lot of troubles right now for Polygon early on. The lead belongs to Shimmer. Limelight moves to second, and third is Helios. Polygon continues to run in fifth. Polygon hoping to get a little bit of help. Polygon is nearly stopped at the top of the Z's. Huge trouble for Polygon. Where will they end up falling if they go off to the right side? They may get some redemption. Helios is into the final. Limelight, there goes Polygon out of nowhere. Polygon is through. Shimmer is through, and Igneous is eliminated out of nowhere. Polygon, who sat on top of the Z's for a long time, ends up pulling out the third of the four final spots, which brings us to our finale. It is Helios, Limelight, Polygon, and Shimmer. Helios looking for that ultimate vindication and reassurance that they deserve to be the champion throughout this entire event. They've been the one to beat. Limelight is in the lead, trying to win event number 8. Helios having a little bit of trouble along with Shimmer. Limelight, Polygon, Helios now getting closer. Shimmer running in last right now, having trouble. It is between Limelight and Helios. Neither have to go through the Z's. Limelight does not get any help. Helios bouncing around in those triangles. Who's going to win the dropper? It is Helios, who wins and finishes with a bang, a championship and a win in the dropper. Limelight in second. Third goes to Polygon, and a heck of an effort from Shimmer, who was trailing by 15 points coming in. Still a very solid fourth place showing. But it is Helios' day as the dropper proves to be the one to ultimately win the championship for Helios, who picks up 15 points. It ends up as a dominant 20-point win. Helios winning and leading from the first event all the way through. Waterfront finishes in second with 58 points to Helios' 78. A third place for Shimmer as a exciting season of Marble Mayhem. Despite having a leader from start to finish, it made sure to ensue with thrills from the very beginning to the very end. This has been an exciting season. We're looking forward to more as we're getting ready for more Mayhem coming up on Season 2. But until then, I'm Ricochet, and you've been watching Marble Mayhem on MSPN.
Pretty, isn't it? Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Too much to one side or the other.
Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.